here. I like being on the train around this time because it's empty. Then I can just focus on this beautiful view like nothing counts. So peaceful. After an hour trip, I made my way to Den Hague, which is called the Hague as well. I was just so focused on walking, but I really love the city. It's giving me Europe so much. For lunch, I chose this Japanese restaurant. When I saw mojito on the menu, I couldn't resist, especially with this weather. For the food, I chose salmon rice. I like it, but it feels a bit empty. How beautiful is it? This empty fountain. I bought the ticket and put my bags in the cabinet and start the first exhibition. Did you know they have the biggest Mondrian collection? You can also find a lot of his early works, such as Passion Flower, the one you're seeing now. Then you will step into the room with some music. Such as Kandinsky, you'll find artworks about synesthesia. This was my favorite part of this exhibition. Each note carries its own unique scent, and you can smell it. It was also inspiring to see the ancient Islamic instruments. Little break at the museum cafe. Actually, I just passed through. It looks super cute, right? But it's not just a dollhouse. It was a popular hobby for aristocratic ladies at the moment. And this is my outfit today. I love my skirt, or skort. Now, back to more about Mondrian. Born in the Netherlands, he spent much of his early career painting landscapes. I can also check his pointillism pieces. I liked this face as well, and it really reminds me of Van Gogh. After a few years, he began to paint architecture. With this painting, you could see his strong belief in theosophy, that a hidden spiritual thread connects us. Look at this dress! Olfactory room again. What do I smell? There were 3 studio miniatures, which were in 3 different cities: Paris, Amsterdam, and New York. My favorite studio scent was from Amsterdam. It was a bit mossy and pretty much wearable. You can pause and read more about his later works here. It feels somewhere between a dance floor and the chessboard. I like it. Upstairs there was another exhibition about photographer Inez and Binit. I didn't have any information about them, but look at these portraits. They instantly caught my eyes. The walls were covered with Polaroids of stars from their 40-year career. It feels more alive and vivid in the Polaroids. When I entered this room, I was screaming on the inside. I can get the age from his yellow shirt, but I cannot believe it's from 90s. This visual opened my eyes. This one was uncomfortable and disturbing, yet they intended for it. The makeup style reminds me of Björk. Maybe it's related because they work together. I'm Paris or Paris. Can you get what I feel about this installation? I don't know why, but it just gives me New York. Maybe because of the texture. What do you think? There was also a room playing their fashion ads, which was fascinating. Moving beauties. The last room of their exhibition gave me quite spiritual vibe. Maybe because it's a campaign for Virgil Abloh, who passed away. A bit of more fashion advertisements. I love her hairstyle, but I cannot imagine me. FYI, it's Mozart. Vroom, vroom. Who's calling me? London is calling me. We'll just delightfully start with Francis Bacon. Despite his nihilistic statements, he enjoyed his life to the fullest. And one of my favorites, David Hockney. They're not just old random people, they're Hockney's parents. This piece was in my Pinterest board for a while. It's so nice seeing it in real life. As other teenage girls, I was so insecure about my appearance, and I luckily encountered Lucien Freud, who is talking about the raw body more than the makeup. Of course, I like makeup. I appreciate colors. For example, for Raster's Top Dance. Bottomless, fashionable mannequins. I think I'll buy it if I was a photographer. But I'm not, so I'll pass this time. Yay! I made it to the beach. Look at them, so cute. I took off my uncomfortable heels and sat down on the hot sand. A little bit of chilled white wine. I'm just enjoying the moment. I feel so tired. I called the Uber, which was cancelled twice, and have waited 15 minutes. But I'm here, and look at my lashes. And most importantly, I'm going for the dinner. Restaurants, and let's start with some bubbles. The server recommended ordering 3 dishes, so these are what I picked. First, sea bass tartare. Everything was delicious, but the turnback ray was my favorite. Total cost was around 60 euros, and I'll give 4.5 stars. I made it home safely. Now I'm taking a bath with another type of bubbles. Thanks for being with me today, and bye!